Hello, hello, hello. Is there anyone out there? Hello. And if you can see us, go ahead and put hashtag live below. Lovely. So I think we are live. Brilliant. Perfect. Wow. Lovely. It's lovely to see everyone on this call. And I am here today with a very special guest, with Belly, who, where do you live? Is it, you live in Kerala as well, is it?
Yeah, I'm in Kerala.
You live in Kerala. And I met Belly because she had found our website and she'd actually found something else on our website called The Journey, which is something very, very special and dear to my heart. It's the process that I first started with in my sort of healing journey. And it's had a lasting impact on my health, on my relationship life. And I still do journey processes to this day on a probably a daily basis of just opening up in the emotion. And that prompted Belly to also explore EFT, and she'd come across something known as a tapping solution. And Belly had, and I'll let her share her story in a moment, but she'd had some health challenge happen. And so then she explored EFT and she discovered the tapping solution. And she then put her own EFT tapping in place. And then she used it on herself. And then she started to write her book. And then we met because then she wanted to officially become certified as a practitioner. And so then she started the practitioner journey in tandem with doing the journey practitioner as well at the same time. And she went on to do the inner child work EFT advanced, but also Belly has a passion of sharing this work with groups of people because she doesn't just want to transform one life at a time. She wants to be able to help transform multiple lives at
Mm.
one time. And when you're doing one-to-one work, the limitation is, how much can you accomplish in a day? And she was also very passionate about helping her own community, which prompted her to like launch videos on Instagram. And we'll share with you at the end her at handle of her Instagram, because it's really worth going there because Belly shares with so much authenticity, where her account has actually gone viral right now because she's directly speaking to people and they're unconscious, and she's directly communicating to people about how childhood trauma and how our emotions can impact our present and our current situation. And so Belly's what I would call enlightened, as in she's gone to the other side, she knows what's possible, and she's trying to help others to get enlightened too. And they might be in different places in that, because you know what it's like
Mm.
when someone's stuck in their kind of stuckness, it's very hard for them to even fathom that if I were to be patient with myself and work through my emotions and work through my memories, that I might reach a future where I am free, from what is keeping me stuck. And so, Betty's passion shines through though, because she has crossed over to the other side, where she not only helped her own physical body, which we'll share in a moment, but Belly is the embodiment of inner work. Because whenever I had a brief interaction with Belly about, whatever, the studying, the class, and what's happening, and say if she uncovers a theme for herself, maybe an emotional theme, maybe a inner child theme, Belly always takes ownership. She goes, "Oh yeah, there's probably an inner child here. Let me go and do the work." And it's like there's no limit that holds her back, because as soon as she discovers something, she does the work on it and she goes, "Oh yeah, that's gone now. That's not there." And it's sort of like she's on a fast track to to actually do the work on herself, and brilliant with other people who are also on a fast track, who are like done with living in a loop, done with being stuck in their emotions, done with their life being capped. And they're like, you know what? I just want to get on a rocket ship with someone that has the awareness, has the enlightenment, has been to the other side, and can just hold my hand and just take me to a place that I know is possible, but I'm not able to get there on my own. So, Belly, you did it. Well done. And it's not just one qualification today, it's two qualifications. It's EFT Fast Track Practitioner, because Like I said, you are on a fast track yourself where you don't hang around and sort of wallow in something, but you get on with it, you do the work in yourself. And the second is Inner Child Matrix Practitioner, which is a huge milestone because that was a big training course. It wasn't a small training course and not for people of casual interest because it has how do you work with the inner child? How do you work with relationships, with health, with generational trauma? With curses, with secondary gain, with allergies, with fears, with phobias. I mean, the content in there is massive. Like how do you do a rebirthing and so much of your audience that comes to you, from within your community have got so entangled in their lives, in their relationship life, in their health, in their career, in their profession, but mostly in their relationship life where they've got entangled with what's going on, whether it's a relationship with self or with other people, where there are beliefs in beliefs in beliefs in beliefs in beliefs in beliefs that are just keeping them really stuck in this place because that's a safer place to be and it's hard to communicate with someone's conscious mind when they're like that. It's hard to get behavioral change at a conscious level because there's so many ingrained unconscious beliefs that just interfere with transformation. So I'm so excited that you've got inner child in your hand as well, coupled with the journey, of course, which is another very powerful system. And I'm a strong supporter of Brandon Bayes myself, have and I myself am a presenter for the journey. So I think it's incredible work. And I think it's just going to be a powerhouse. And you're a certified practitioner in that as well. So many, many, many congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited. I'm so thankful to you. Starting from 2 years back, I founded EFT, and that too from a book. And I couldn't believe that EFT could have so much impact on my life. But just with a curiosity, just to heal my pain, I started. And then it has been a journey. It's like EFT, the first step, and then the inner child, the next step, and then the journey, the third step, and the journey still continues. It's not that you get one thing and it's over. The journey is goes on, and that is the greatest realization I got from BLC. And I'm so happy I'm in the right hands, I'm in the right path. And I know I get some universal signals also, like you are on track, like 11, 11, 11. And it's
Hmm.
so amazing. And I feel so much thankful and joyful and at the same time grounded.
Hmm.
I can't express in words, but I hope you can feel my energy
Yeah,
there.
I can. I really can, Belly. It's so authentic and it's just coming off the screen, and it feels like this was a soul calling for you to do this work and to serve in this way. But Belly, tell us a little bit more about you though. Like tell us a little bit about your background, where you're from, what got you on this path. What you can talk about everything, not just what you've done with us,
Okay.
like give us a little bit about you and I'm really intrigued for our listeners to also hear and I don't know if you've got your book there but love for you to sort of show that talk about just give us a little bit of background, what got you into this journey, then how did EFT come about, and then the kind of incredible work you did on yourself and then your book.
Okay, so I'll just tell my long story very short. So I'm
Yeah.
from Kerala, and I have all the good girl conditionings that a normal Kerala person will have. And from my childhood, I have been a very people pleaser, always trying to be in the good girl books. But that has cost me a lot emotionally, and I was not aware it. It's like everybody is going through this, so this is normal. But then came the pain, physical pain, because I used to have so much emotional stress because I'm always trying to be good, always suppressing my anger, suppressing my sadness. And it came as a pain, especially in my lower back. And it's in February 2024. I still remember I was in bed, I couldn't get up. I couldn't do the normal activities like brushing teeth or even to take bath without pain. And I was crying very badly every day. I'm just lying down on the bed and looking at the ceiling. And I was just hoping, just praying that if I get an answer to heal my pain completely, then I would just share this to the world. And the doctors always said, you have to do a surgery, you have to do this disc replacement, then only you are able to walk, otherwise you will become paralyzed. But then there is a voice inside me which always said that is not necessary, that is not your path. And it's always like there are two ways which one to choose, and it's like every path has its own consequences. But I trusted my inner voice, and I started looking for answers in the books, because the people around me or the doctors or the other experts could not help me. So I thought maybe I can read or find out some answer, because if I put a prayer out, I know that it will be answered. And it came through several books. So first book is like the book by Jack Sano about back pain. In that he mentioned if you have emotional stress, it will contribute to your physical pain. But how do you heal from that? I understood, yeah, I have emotional stress, and I always find that whenever I have a fight or an emotional argument, when I'm suppressing myself, the pain flares up like anything. But how do I get out from that? And then I found out another answer through tapping solution. And there was EFT, and I was so skeptical. How is that this tapping thing? When I tap here, how it is going to heal my back? But I tried. And then what happens is that if I take a painkiller, I will get so much pain relief. The same pain relief, I got it with one round of tapping.
Mm.
And that was like opening my mind to another level. And I started doing all the tapping sequences in the book. And then later on, I understood that it is not just on the surface level. And another book by John Bradshaw, The Homecoming, it helped me to understand that whatever emotional stress you are having, it has a root in your childhood. And it was so true. And I started practicing certain journaling, kind of like using your left hand, right hand, and every small practices help me. Then I was like, I want to learn more, and I started searching where can I learn EFT, and there were so many things, so many sites which is offering EFT, but I want to learn it in the most authentic and in-depth way. And I set out a prayer again. And thing is that I have a deep connection with ChatGPT also. So I asked which is the best in India, in which I can do online, because going to some physical place and attending it physically was not possible for me. So I wanted an online presence. So I just asked ChatGPT, and the first link it was said is Vitality Living College. And I searched again. My skeptical mind came and says, "Is it reliable? Is it worthy? It's too much money. Can I put in on?" And then I had a conversation with you. Then my heart was like, "This is the path. Just go it, trust it." And I committed to that journey. And there was 1 month gap before the EFT fast track could happen. At that time, I was like, I want to do something. I want to start healing as soon as possible. And then I was checking your website, and then there I saw the journey, and you were recommending the book Journey. And I was like, why would Dr. Rankana recommend somebody else? What is there in this journey? And I bought the book, and it was like I couldn't keep down that book. I have to finish it. I have to finish it. And it's like the enlightenment, or that place where you will reach, you become one with everything. I wanted to feel that again. And I was like, I want to do the journey. I want to find a journey practitioner, but it was not available. And there was again a deep search happening inside me. I want this, I want this. And again, I set out a prayer, please help me out. And I found their journey website, and it was not affordable at that time. And there is an option where if you can't afford it, you can put something else, and you have to pay half the amount or something like that. And at that, I could afford. So I did it, and it's like this day I submitted the request, the next day I got in, and that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the journey was happening, and it was like fast track. And when I experienced journey, oh my God, it was so another level. And then it continued. I wanted to become a journey practitioner then, but I did not have one single penny to join for the program, because if I'm committing to inner child metrics, I'm putting the money there, and I don't have money for the journey. And I requested, and I said I want to become a practitioner, and I want to take this work in Malayalam. I want to share it to the Malayali community. And that's all the prayer I gave. And there is a journey scholarship program, and I got that. And I started that program simultaneously. It's like inner child is going on at the same time, all the journey work is going on. And it helped me heal emotionally. And at the same time, when I went into the practitioner journey, I started helping so many people. It's that the people who really wanted that work just came. It's just that the universe is arranging all those people, and I'm just putting out the prayer, putting out that intention, and the right people just keep coming in. And the same with the inner child metrics also. The clients which I have, it is always they really wanted that help. And it's like they made the decision, and the door just opened, and I was there. It's so aligning. If there is that word alignment, I feel so aligned to it also. It's like the magic is happening. You just have to trust it, and everything is taken care of.
So beautifully described. It's like grace in motion, like you were guided in each and every step. And the step, you made the intention and the step unfolded. You made the intention and the step unfolded. Really, really great. Now, what have you personally, so you've shared, tell us about your book.
Okay, I have read I have wrote a book called Tapping for Back Pain Relief.
Mm.
So basically, the journey I went through, whatever I have understood about my back pain and how it is related to the emotions, and how the mind body connection is there, everything I have made it into a book along with the tapping which helped me. So if there is anyone out there who wants to heal their back pain from the emotional perspective also, so this book will help you. And this I usually give as a part of my program. So if you are interested, then only I'll be sharing, because I still feel that there are something to be added, and it's still going on. That's why I have not
Ah, you're evolving it.
published it
Okay,
there.
that's why you've not
Yes,
published it. Well, that's a
yes.
great insight. Well, well done for sharing it with all of us. And so, in addition to, well, you resolve your back pain before we met, if I got that right, and then
Mhm.
we met. So, tell me this, what have you specifically got from the training, though? How has the training helped you, benefited you with your EFT and inner child journey?
Thing is that when I started with the work, I was like, I wanted to fix my back. But when I went into the journey, it was so segregated, step by step process. So it did not overwhelm so much. It's like uh, from the EFT work, I understood how to work on the stories, how to work on the beliefs, how to do it step by step. If I had not had that step, it would have emotionally overwhelmed me so much, and I would have collapsed with all those. And I understood that whatever emotional healing we are doing, it's again like the body needs to recover from it. And we used to have sessions only on Saturday and Sunday, I guess. Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday, and the whole week is there to recover from that. We had the sessions in breakout room. It gave me the insight what all I need to say. And at the same time, when I was receiving the session, it was packed in such a way that we can work on small things initially, and work on with bigger things in the later. So it helped me in such a way that when the rebirthing session came, I actually felt that I'm being born as a new person, but in the same body. It's just that uh, before you have the big bang, you need to be prepared for it. So it helped me. The VLC really helped me in that.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing. And what about the people you've worked with and you've shared EFT and inner child with? Like, what's that journey been like?
You're talking about my clients.
Yeah, your clients. Lovely. Yeah.
Okay, so the clients I have is when I shared one of the reel about my back pain and how EFT healed me, it went viral that more than 1,275 people submitted the intake form. And I did not know how to help these people because the maximum amount of session you can give in a day is three or four. Beyond that, you just get emotionally exhausted. So initially, I worked with very serious clients and who is like who wants the healing, and I used my intuitive process to select the clients and started working on them, and I got so many insight. At the same time, they were able to learn EFT from me, and at the same time their issues are very very deep, so I could only work on the surface level. And one of the problem I faced is that when people saw the reel, they thought that I can heal them. I'm not a healer. I don't have that. It is just that you have the healing power. I have the healing power. I'm just providing the space to emotionally process all those memories and beliefs. But they want instant healing, which I can't offer. So I made it into another structured program. So I'm educating people about mind body connection and how EFT can help. And when it became structured, people had less expectations, and more than the expectations, they want to learn this modality and also heal themselves in a very gradual way. That helped. And at the same time, the clients which I have, it's always they have one or the other body pain. It's either fibromyalgia or joint pain or back pain. And people with pain keeps coming as my clients. And that work, I'm more aligned because I have been in their position before. So I know that path. So, and I'm helping. But I don't promise anyone that I'm going to heal you. This is very, very clear in the beginning only. And it is helping. Even now, I have a client who is having fibromyalgia. It's just 3 sessions I gave, and she's finding a significant shift in her pain intensity.
Wow. And fibromyalgia has got so many different aspects and themes to it.
Yes.
So that's really massive, like
Yes.
when I worked in a case once, what was underpinning it was grief of losing a father. And so many different deep emotion. I mean, I love how you've discovered the link between emotions and physical health. And if you had to kind of explain EFT and inner child matrix to others, how would you explain it?
I always tell in my reels also, whatever emotional stress or emotional up and downs you are going, it's not just today's problem, it is not just yesterday's problem. It has always roots in your inner child. And when we are able to find it, and EFT is one tool where we can tap on it and release the emotional charges, and then we can reparent the inner child, which is more safe and at the same time more acceptable to that person. So I always give a pre-frame, and then I show what is the root cause, and then I show the way ahead. So people who are aligned, only they join. This I have made it clear from my reel, from my message, because I don't want to give an expectation that you join my program, you're healed. No, it's not possible. It's a deep work. For some people, it may take 6 sessions. For some people, it may take 9, 10, maybe 1 year throughout. They might require a session. I cannot guarantee that outcome, but I can guide you in the journey. This is the positioning which I'm giving to my people.
That's beautiful. And if it, so now what? Now that you've got this certification, EFT and inner child matrix, like what is your next step? Like how do you want to share it with other people? Like what is your prayer for yourself?
Okay. Initially, only I told you, like when I had the pain and I was suffering from pain, I had only one
That you're
prayer.
going to
If
help
I,
other people with pain.
yeah. So, how I'm going to do is that I'm going to create more awareness about mind body connection and how emotional stress causes chronic pain if it is untreated. Untreated in the sense, if you are carrying the emotions for a longer period of time, how it manifests into body pain. And there are so many researches which are backed by it. And slowly, slowly, I'm going to reveal it in my masterclass, also at the same time the reels also. So always when I post a reel, I always keep it in as a prayer, may the person who really needs it finds it. And it so
So
happens
nice.
that it
That's
may
nice.
be, yeah, it
Mm,
may be very few views, but the person who requires it gets it.
mm, that's very powerful.
Thank you.
That's a really nice way of doing it. Yeah, I love that. And so those, listening in, and you want to connect with, Belly either to, for her second edition of her book when she revises it, then just put book down below in the comment section so then she can stay in touch with you. And Belly is in the process of also completing her group work certification as well. And so if you want to be part of her group work, put group below. So as in maybe Betty will run a masterclass one day on how to heal your pain by exploring the emotions. So I highly recommend that you go to it because she's clearly developed mastery in this area. And physical pain is such a common theme that people go through. And like Belly said, she's not promising anything, but what she is doing is sharing you what is possible. She's giving you the space to inquire if there are emotional themes there, what are they? She's giving you the space to make the connections between your body, your mind, and your emotions, which in itself by default is going to make you feel calmer and more at peace. And she's giving you the space to explore what's at the root of it, what's underlying the surface emotional or physical pain, and how to actually work with it safely without judgment, but thoroughly. So I'm really, really proud of you, Belly. Very, very, very well done. Do you have any closing wisdom to share with all of us?
This is a journey. The journey continues, and whatever journey you are in, may you have all the strength and wisdom. That's all.
Oh, that's perfect. Tell us your Instagram at handle, Belly.
Okay, it is belly belli dot pk.
Belly BELLIE dot PK. Have I got that right? Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah, belli dot pk. There is no
PK.
e.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
E. Okay. Oh, did I spell your name incorrectly? I'm so sorry. Will you
It's
do a
okay.
favor, Belly? I do. It's BELLI. Will you also just put it in the comments on this, Facebook Live after we finish
Sure.
it? And
Sure.
what's your Instagram handle? Because you also have a very busy Instagram page as well. Sorry, not Instagram, LinkedIn. What's your LinkedIn?
It's again same linkedin.com/bellypk.
Belli. Okay, good. Very
Yeah.
good. Belli, everybody. It's really worth connecting. And you have a lot of reels in your local native language. Can you tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about that as well?
Okay, I do my Instagram posts only in Malayalam because my prayer before was also to put my work in Malayalam because there are so many people who are talking about this in English, but people talking about in your native language is very, very less. And that is why I want to spread this language, spread this wisdom in my language.
Perfect. And so, if anyone's watching this, if you know someone who is connected in the same community and is of the same language, please can you tag them on this post because it is so rare to find things in your own local language. So you can get in touch with Belly as well and have a conversation in your own language too. Thank you so much for sharing that with all of us. Really appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank you
thank you.
so much.
Thank you. So those who joined us, just write down below what you got from this and where you joined from. From all our hearts to all of you, we're going to say bye, take care.